I'm at ADATA right now, and first thing I want to introduce you guys to is the new brand called Trusta. Trusta is ADATA's brand for enterprise SSD. Primary focus is on AI. So over here is just a brief introduction to you guys on how the storage are used in all these servers. So the Trusta brand is basically, like what I said, enterprise SSD, very fast storage speeds and all that. It's mainly for AI purpose. Now let's head over to the other section to see what ADATA has to offer. Now moving on from just now, over here is the introduction of the Valor Air Nano, Nano and Mesh Nano. So Air and Mesh Nano, they are micro ATX cases. So you can see that the shape is pretty similar of like many other cases. I'm sure you can think of a few that like this, but basically this is a build to showcase that they have cases that are, well, not exactly small form factor, but it is of a smaller form than usual and can fit reasonably sized graphics card. And over here, XPG has the PIM Core Platinum and PIM Core Gold power supply. So let's look at this. Basically modular. I like modular, and they are SFX. So let me turn them around so you can see this is 80 plus platinum and this is 80 plus gold, and the internals of these power supply look like this. So basically it's all ATX 3.1 compatible and has 12 volt 2x6 connectors. Now over at XPG's memory area, this is the Lancer CU-DIMM. It uses the usual design language with a V shape like that, but the RAM is the CU-DIMM DDR5 as seen over here. And over here, this is called the Project Infinity. As you can see, it uses a mirror finish on the side top part here, and then it has a brush metal finish at the bottom side. Now for XPG's range of coolers, first a tower cooler with a display, right? So pretty big. It's one single tower piece, huge. No, actually it's two tower with dual fan. So basically this is the tower cooler from XPG. And moving over to the next one, we have XPG's own AIO with an LCD screen. And so you can see it's a dual face LCD screen. Let me change up the brightness a bit. So as you can see, the display is on both sides. This is called the Levante View and Levante View Pro 360. So the View 360 and Pro 360 based on the specs here. And moving up next, we have another range of AIO. No fancy display. So this one is called Levante 2 for 240 and 360. Actually, I do not know how to read Levante or Levant, but regardless, this is their AIO. A simpler look with no display on the CPU block. Over this side, allow me to introduce you to some external drives. First one is the one over here, a compact USB external drive, catered for people who are vlogging. You can connect externally, and then they come with covers that you can customize to suit your liking. Like this one, they've customized it for Computex. Over next, we have the other SSD here, which is the SR830. As you can see, it's a bit different because it is one that has a fingerprint sensor for security purpose. So if you are having sensitive data and want to secure it more, this is the one for you. Now moving on to the next one, this is another different one where it is for, like, say, protection. Yes, IP68, drop resistance and all. It still has fast USB 3.2 Gen 2x2 speed. Basically, yes, catered for protection for those, especially for those who are vlogging and would like an external recording but also want protection, like if you're a mountain hiker or diver or whatever, outdoor person. And then over here we have an external SSD that is also a wireless charger, among many other things. And lastly, I would like to show you this build over here. So the theme of this build is basically like a K-pop group, and what it features are the 5 characters in XPG's lineup of Mascot. So if you remember, we used to have just Mira, and now there's 5 of them. And I really do wish I get to own these figures. Anyway, this build is based in the Invader X BTF model. So the motherboard, you have a BTF motherboard, you can use this case. Alright, with that I end my visit. coverage over here at XPG's booth at Computex 2025.